name is Libby Maffett, and today we're having a public service announcement about hiking safety. Let's take a walk. The first thing I want to talk to you about is the proper hiking attire. You'll notice what I'm wearing is all moisture-wicking fabric, except for my t-shirt, of course. You should never wear cotton when you're taking a hike in the woods, or especially for a long period of time. So to start, my sneakers, many people either wear sneakers or they wear hiking shoes. Hiking shoes provide more support for your ankles and they have less cushion. However, if you wear sneakers, you have less ankle support and more cushion. So it's all personal preference, but if you prefer more cushion, then I suggest you wear sneakers. The pants that I'm wearing are also moisture wicking. And notice how they're crop pants, because on a hot day like today, at the top of a mountain, it's very cold. So I don't want to overheat, but I also don't want to be too cold when I get to the top. So first things first, you have to have a proper backpack that has a chest strap and a waist strap so that when you're walking, you are properly supported and you're not going to risk having a back injury. Inside your pack, it's important to always have some sort of food source. Most people carry trail mix, granola bars, or canned chicken and meats. So we also have a knife here, which can be used to cut open packages. It can be used to cut kindling. We also have duct tape here, which can be used for covering up any injuries or making repairs to any equipment that you've brought with you. In here, we have iodine tablets to make our water clean. This Camelback has an insert in it which holds at least a gallon of water. So I shouldn't run out, but if I do, I have the iodine tablets just in case to clean my water. Here we have a first aid kit which has gauze, band-aids, scissors, and Benadryl in it, just in case I have an allergic reaction. You should always carry toilet paper with you too, since there's no bathrooms up on the side of a mountain. If you get lost, it's always good to have a whistle. The whistle will allow people to hear where you are and help can come find you. We have the flashlight just in case we're hiking at night. You don't ever want to be hiking at night, but it's always good to have it just in case. Here we have extra socks in case we step in water because you don't want to get wet feet and then risk infection. And then finally, we have a map of where we're going. It's always important to have a map in case you get lost, and if you're with someone, you can send them back to get help if you're ever injured. So I did my semester project on hiking safety because hiking is an activity that I enjoy and I'd like to continue doing it safely throughout my lifetime. People can find more information about hiking safety through the DEC, the National Park Service, or from hikingsafety.com. In relation to the 5 E's on this project, let's first start with engineering. Engineering in hiking has a lot to do with the backpacks and hiking shoes and different equipment used, because it's all meant to prevent injury. So the way the backpacks are designed are to limit the weight on different parts of your body so that you can last longer out in the woods. As far as shoes go, they're designed to provide more support in different places for your body. The Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts of America are educated on camping, hiking, and fire safety, which all relates to the education piece of hiking. As if we talk about emergency response, it takes a long time for someone to come and find you if you are out lost in the woods. That's why it's important to have things like a whistle and a map in your pack in case you get lost. And if you're injured, it's going to take a long time for a mercy flight to come and get you if you're in an area where it's impossible to find. When we talk about the economic incentives of hiking, it's a free activity to do. Generally, you don't have to pay a fee unless you're going hiking in a state park. All the money that is used in the state parks goes to the preservation of the trails. If we talk about enforcement, the DEC is a major part in keeping the trails safe. And there's also programs like Protect the Peaks that keeps the Adirondack region safe. If we talk about the statistics involving hiking safety, the most common injury is falling. People tend to go hiking in areas that are off the trail, and that's when they end up falling, hitting their head, and getting injured. People ages 15 to 25 are the most common groups of people to get injured because they tend to not go with a buddy, or they decide to go off the trail. Remember, when hiking, it's always better to be safe than dead.